Hello everybody, welcome to this video, and today we're here doing the VIP tour and Gardens House tour here at Alton Towers. I'm very excited for this. We meet just down here in front of the towers by the entrance to the gardens. We get to see inside the lovely Towers ruins again, which will be very exciting to see. So let's go and wait for our garden tour to start.
Now can you? Welcome to a first monument. It's got a similar sort of inscription, not quite the same, but more or less. He made the smile again in 44 BC. Obviously this is thousands of years later, 1830 to be precise. It was the metal pots, cast iron, was founded in the foundry in Derby, the Britannia foundry in Derby, the Vosters of course in the 15th till. And then we're going to come back down anyway to the back to the Dutch garden, because there's one or two more things which I wish to tell you. And you've got two glass domes to the left and to the right. Oh, we're missing a dome. What's happened to the right hand dome? Well, sometime in the past a tree branch fell on the right dome and damaged it beyond repair, so we're missing a dome. Conservatories rather than conservatory because there are several. So we've got the cast iron at the top of the glass domes, and if you look at the pine cones running along the top, they are meant to be a distant nod to the Earls of Shrewsbury. If you see the crown as well in the middle, look up at the crown, that's a coronet, that's the crown of an earl. So that is someone who's entitled to wear a crown who's not the reigning monarch or not a member of the royal family. So that's an earl's crown. And if we come down to here, the middle part of the conservatory, you get to see some lovely plants, tropical palms in this conservatory. It's also further said that the Earl of Shrewsbury sent said bananas to the Duke of Devonshire at nearby Chatsworth House with instructions how to eat the banana. Now you would hope that he'd say peel it first. Now the Duke of Devonshire contests this. He says it's poppycock, nonsense. He said I grew the first banana. So who grew the first banana? The Duke of Devonshire or the Earl of Shrewsbury? That, my friends, I'll leave entirely up to you.
Oh, sorry. Thank you.
The gardeners have been busy this morning, trimming, deadheading the flowers. If you look up as well, you can see the cast iron of the glass. Now all this has been restored because it was leaking. You can see like shadows on the floor where the water had dripped, and with the metal it created black marks. You can again by Robert Abraham and the 50th Earl of Shrewsbury, Charles Talbot. We've got cast iron at the top, which was cast at the Colebrookdale foundry in Colebrookdale in Shropshire. As you can see, we've got two viewing levels. It's at the end of a drive called Quickshill Drive. I recommend that you walk down to Swiss Cottage because it is probably the best view across the valley of the and those doors there which we can't see. Her ladyship used to get changed. It was a popular place for her for a hot bath, and she would jump into the plunge pool here. This would be obviously filled with water, with ice cold water, and it's going to make its way down into the valley, right down to the bottom here. It's capable of projecting water up to 70 feet into the air. Nearby village of Alton. No, 17th century hunting lodge, Alton Lodge. Now, the Duke, the 15th, Earl, the 15th Earl of Shrewsbury, wanted to do what the hunting lodge. He wanted to restore it. So welcome to the ladyship. Note as well on the screen that we've got the Talbot Hounds, part of the Earls of Shrewsbury shield. So, when the locals wanted to go to church, they came here and they came across the drawbridge, went into the chapel here, which we're going to have a look round in a moment. You've got the windows at the top, that's where the servants were, so you've got 4 floors with servants at the side of the chapel. So on Sunday service, the locals of Alton were designed in the 1980s by a student called Claire Venables from the Leek College of Further Education. I'll tell you how they ended up there and why they ended up there later. Well, they were designed by the Leek College student. The chapel is dedicated to St. Peter, hence the statue at the top. And you're going to go down through the gardens. Now I mentioned these elusive Talbot hounds, and one party counted 30. The lands, the gardens, the house. What about the fixtures and fittings? They weren't bothered about the fixtures and fittings. They would be sold off, but the fees were so expensive that there was 29 days of auction selling off things in here. Probably the bear as well would have gone, which we mentioned earlier. But this is the thing that really got me, that I had a look at an inventory a few days ago, and there were over 700 paintings that were sold at auction. Caravaggio and Rubens, Italian and Flemish master artists. I had a look at original Rubens was worth several £1 million in today's money. And also they sold off horses, carriages, horse harnesses. And I looked at the section and there was one that said miscellaneous interesting items, oddities. And there was even a piece of Mary Queen of Scots curtain that was actually sold at the auction. So over the years, the room's been used for multiple purposes, for various attractions over the years. So just watch your step and just bear in mind that these are just props at the side and not to do with the historic house itself.
And here we are. That was the attic pre-show.
So welcome to the Great Banqueting Hall. So what you were looking at is created in 1849, completed in 1856, but it's there at the side. We've got stained glass windows. The Earls of Shrewsbury, you notice the hounds at the bottom and the lion in the middle. All the other coats of arms at the side are all families that were connected to the Earls of Shrewsbury, hence the De Verdon family. There was once a big chandelier that hung from the top there. That is actually now in the Palace of Westminster in London. And if you think that it looks a bit like a medieval banqueting hall, that's exactly what Pugin wanted it to look like. He wanted it to look like a banqueting hall.
We are going to the roof.
Welcome to the rooftop.
And here's Hex. There's the Hex building. And around there is where Project Horizon's eventually going to be. right over there we see that yellow car. Cool.
We're actually the original stables that were built to hide farm buildings at the back from view.
Let's go down here. So, here we are, down the lower section. Great view over to X sector. And down there's closed off because the mine tool is being constructed. And then down here we'll be able to see Big Bob just through the trees. Obviously there's the banqueting hall, and there's the top of it where the chandelier would have hung from. Yeah, the Talbot Hound rounds out there as well. But yeah, they're the original stables right the way over there. It's now Mutiny Bay Courtyard. Very busy. Yeah, you just see Big Bob poking his head through the trees over there. Very nice. Yeah, there's the hound again. So, up here, here's the back of the banqueting hall. See that stained glass window there, and then yeah, this way you get a great view of like the actual ruin, and how the majority of it is sort of just gone. See down there, sort of checkered flooring. Yeah, you just see the checkered flooring down there. Yeah.
There's a brush down there.
There is. I think it's like one of them floor mops. And yeah, you can see how there's like just nothing left to these back sections. It's very cool to see. Do you reckon that was like a kitchen or something?
Down there?
Yeah, assuming with like the black and white tiled flooring. Yeah. Very cool. Places that I know that we don't actually visit in here is obviously the rooftop on that wing and inside of that wing where Terror of the Towers used to be held. And we also don't head down underneath sort of where Subterra and all that was held. Subspecies, sorry, and all that was held, sort of where the boilers and stuff was. In part with the sort of the army story, you can just see over here how it says sand on the wall. Part of the, when it was requisitioned part of the wall, you can just see where it says and there. That's why they kept sandbags, obviously, around here. Here we are, the last stop, the chapel. I've always loved the ceiling in this building. All the angels up there as well. Just see the angels. And they're models of what the walls would have been like. That lovely stained glass window. Very, very nice. And there's that, the two balconies. We have the organ on the top one. That's very cool. You got these pictures of the restoration of the chapel back in 1994, and then over here some images of what the chapel would have been like during a funeral of the 16th Earl right there. You can definitely see how that used to be like how it is today. And then the organ itself. There you go.
The gentleman outside, of course, will collect your headpieces. So this is like...
Again, this space was used back in 2014 as part of the Ultimate Sleepover, where they would have had all the chairs set up with Ghostbusting equipment and stuff like that set up in here. And I believe this was last open to the public in 2019, as I've got footage from a vlogs 2019 visiting. Yeah, there's Pugin. Yeah. So yeah, I believe this was last open to the public in 2019, before the pandemic, and then obviously before that you had 2014 the Ultimate Sleepover in here, where they had like the whole briefing and stuff like that. It's a beautiful building, especially with like the structure of the ceiling, all the stars and all the angels. It's honestly beautiful. Stained glass windows there as well. As heard, it was done by elite college students. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, I believe that is it for us here at the iconic House and Garden Tour. So that is it from us here at the iconic House and Garden Tour, where it's a 2-hour experience for £10, and I think that is great worth of money, especially the tour guide. He was lovely and obviously had a lot of informative stuff to tell us, and definitely something that I would do again. You know what I mean? I enjoyed being back inside the towers. It is a shame that it isn't upcharged, but I completely understand why. We've obviously saying about the people going in and graffiti and stuff like that. I understand why they've made it upcharged now. And although I do wish we saw a bit more of the towers, I know there's a few more areas they could realistically take us if they did them up. But yeah, for what it is, £10, it's worth every penny for me. So I would recommend doing it. Have a look at altontowers.com now, and if you would like to have a look at it. So see you in whatever the next video may be. Please like and subscribe. Goodbye.